Flying Brian here in Greenville, South Carolina, at the Greenville Downtown Airport. The Collins Foundation has flown a World War II era B-24 and B-17 in for the Wings of Freedom tour, and we are going to take a look. According to my research, this is the only B-24J model Liberator that is still flying. It is serial number 44-44052. This aircraft was born in August 1944 at the Consolidated Aircraft Factory in Fort Worth, Texas. It was transferred to the Royal Air Force and went to the Pacific Theater, where it engaged in anti-shipping, bombing, and resupply operations. At the end of the war in 1945, the RAF abandoned the aircraft in India. More on that in a minute. Let's get in line to go inside. Wow, look at all the veteran names painted on the side. Tail turret. Okay, up and inside. Let's see if I fit. Entering the waist gunner area. The kids are having a blast. Let's take a look around. That's forward, and the yellow tanks are O2 tanks. Replica M250 caliber. Another 50. Now turning aft toward the tail gunners area. Kind of a tight fit through there. Continuing the story of this aircraft, in 1948, the Indian Air Force restored this and 35 other B-24s to airworthy condition and continued to use this aircraft for another 20 years. In 1968, the Indian Air Force had no more use for the aircraft. So, for the second time, the aircraft was abandoned in India. It laid idle and decaying for another 13 years. Working our way forward through the Bombay.
10,000 feet in the air and just like...
They just were gutted.
They were gutted.
Hey, I'm stuck. Seriously. Seriously.
If he's stuck, how the heck am I going to fit through there?
Okay, this is not working. Oh.
I'm guessing these are 500-pounders.
Come on. Come on. I forgot about that one.
Oh, you remember.
I just squeezed through. And another tight squeeze. Tight fit. Made it. Here's a look up into the top turret and flight deck area.
Yeah, we're getting out, right? Luckily.
Thankfully, in 1981, a British aircraft collector bought the derelict aircraft and transported it to England. Not much was done to the aircraft in England except to put it up for sale in an as-is condition. Finally, in 1984, Dr. Collins purchased it and moved it to Stowe, Massachusetts. It arrived on 4 separate trucks. The initial plan was to restore the airplane for static display only, but that changed when local B-24 veterans persuaded him to restore the aircraft to flying status. Restoration work started in 1985. After over 4 years of hard work, on 10 September 1989, the B-24 flew again. It started its new life painted as All-American, a 15th Air Force aircraft that flew in Italy. And the aircraft flew until 1998, with that paint scheme. That year, she was repainted to represent the dragon and his tail, a 5th Air Force B-24 that flew in the Pacific. Finally, in 2005, she was repainted as Witchcraft, in honor of the 8th Air Force veterans who flew in Europe during World War II. I'm just glad that we still remember our veterans and these great flying machines, and that the people like the Collins Foundation see the value of keeping old warbirds like this one flying some 70 years on. Remember, life is a journey. Enjoy the ride, and thank you for watching.